What's up, Comics Beat? Carrie Lane here, and we are at Anime Expo 2024, and I have a wonderful voice actress with me now, Faye Mata. How are you doing?
Hi, Carrie. It's been so long. You were one of the first people to ever interview me.
Aww,
when
yay.
I first started so many years ago.
Well, how are things now? What are you doing here at Anime Expo this year?
This year, I am signing. I'm celebrating Honkai Star Rail and Konosuba Season 3. As well as the new Pokemon Netflix show. So I'm just really happy to be here, as usual, and seeing all the fans signing. And I'm only here for one day, actually.
Nice.
Because I have to fly to New York City right after this. It's actually a really grueling schedule. I finish signing at 8:30 p.m., and then I have to be on a flight that leaves at 11 p.m. I'm crazy. That hasn't changed.
So what are you most recognized for nowadays?
So it really depends on the crowd. Okay. I feel like I've been very fortunate these past few years between the last time you interviewed me and now, because that was like, I think 2018 or something. But Fire Emblem, Petra from Three Houses, Aqua from Konosuba, Astolfo, Fate Apocrypha, Kagami, Miraculous Ladybug. I'm in Hunter x Hunter. I'm in Sailor Moon now. I am in, I actually just DC. I'm in Lego. I was Barbie at one point. It's been crazy. And like one of my most favorite things that I'm in right now is being in the mainline Pokemon anime as one of the main characters. And like that's like a dream come true for me. Like little me could have never imagined it. So it's really crazy. So
Nice.
I'm grateful. Oh, Street Fighter. I'm in Street Fighter now. I'm a playable character, and I have this. I don't know if we talked about it last. No, we didn't. I talked about burgers last time. But I'm a huge fighting game fan. So to end up in Street Fighter has also been a dream come true.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm Aki in Street Fighter. So yeah, and other things. Check it out online, I guess.
What has been the most surprising kind of deep cut reference, like a fan's like, oh my gosh, I love you in this?
That's a tricky one. What do you mean by deep cut?
Well, maybe something early or earlier in your career, or a role that's maybe not as big of a character, or as, you know, they maybe have a smaller part, though there are no small roles. But
maybe my Hunter x Hunter role? Okay. I don't know. Sailor Moon, maybe? I don't really know how to answer that, actually.
Totally fine. Now, well, somebody had it where they're like, oh, maybe it's not necessarily a regular role they do. It's like their YouTube channel, and people recognize them from that. So,
oh, in that case, it's not so deep. I just forgot to mention Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I'm characters in those, and that has like a very powerful fan base. I'll put it that way. Yeah. It's amazing.
Then how does it feel to be back here at Anime Expo now with quite the repertoire under your belt and doing a signing?
It's pretty cool. I've been doing it the past few years since we've been able to come back. Yeah. And Anime Expo has like changed up their method of how guests sign. Like this year is new. We're in the JW Marriott. But no matter how many times it is, I love meeting everybody, because every single year there's different people that come from all over the world, because Anime Expo is just so huge. And I love it. There's really ridiculous memes. There's some embarrassing things that happened online that you can't just like, you have to like laugh about these things. That, how do I say this? I don't know if I can even explain that one, because it's a little well, now I have to.
That's all right. But keep them wondering.
Okay. Well, it has to do with Astolfo and monster cans. People have me sign monster cans, and it's funny. You can Google it.
Now, you are looking fabulous. I love the outfit. Tell me what inspired you to wear this kind of a look.
Oh, thank you. You always look fabulous. I just like black milk. I think their clothing is really fun, and honestly, whenever I know I'm going to get pictures taken, I just like to dress up a little bit. Also, it's festive, Anime Expo. I'm definitely more of a gamer than an anime fan. Not that I'm not an anime fan, but I love video games. So I gotta rep the power star so I can feel like a power star.
What's your favorite game you're playing right now?
Oh, right now? Maybe Pokemon. Oh, it's definitely Pokemon. Okay, so my latest obsession is Pokemon Go. Okay. So, oh my god, I could do an entire separate interview about this. But like for the longest time, I've been a competitive gamer in fighting games, and Pokemon Go is usually considered like, oh, it's just like a casual game. But this game has me hooked. Okay, I'm not competitive in it at all. It's just really addicting. It has this cute feature right now where you can put Pokemon in the real world, and you just, I don't know. I like to take pictures and videos with it. I just went to Madrid and Rome for the first time just earlier this month. Wait, last month now. It's July now. And all I did was take, typical travel photos and videos, but with Pokemon. It was really fun. So I don't know if that counts as a game. Sure. It is a game, but for me, it's like photography fun with Pokemon.
Yeah, it's an artistic game.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Now, is there anything that you're working on now you want to let fans know about? Or that you can? We understand NDA and all that, but be on the lookout or recently released?
Talk about is Pokemon. Pokemon Horizons is on Netflix. I voice Dot, who is a content creator in the Pokemon world, and Terapagos, who is a new legendary Pokemon. And so it's really cool. It's really cool. They're very different from each other too. So it's really fun to do that. And I love the voice director, Lisa Ortiz. She's so much fun to be with in the booth. We just joke the whole time. But also, like, there have been a lot of tears, like in a good way, in the booth. Like after, how do I say this? I'm surprised at how emotional Pokemon gets these days. Or I guess it always has been, because the first movie made me cry like a baby.
It hits you in the feels, yes.
Yeah, unexpectedly. But yeah, it's been a great journey, and I hope you guys check it out, because we put a lot of our heart and soul into it.
And then what's some advice you wish, or what have you learned that you wish your earlier self could have known going into this voice acting journey?
This question's always interesting because I'm one of those, like, there were no mistakes along the way. Everything we did got us to where we are today. And I don't know if that sounds typical to say, but that's really my answer. I really don't have a lot of regrets. Like, even if something didn't work out, or if it took me a long time to get somewhere, I got there eventually, and I don't want to change anything about it. So I would just say, like, be confident, try stuff. You're on the right path.
And where can people follow you and be more up to date with your projects?
You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Faye Mata, and Twitch at Faye Mata. YouTube is It's Faye Mata. Oh, actually, Instagram is Faye Mata, because someone has Faye Mata for some reason. TikTok, Faye Mata. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on like everything that you've been up to. That's awesome.
It's been so much fun, and I swear it never feels like I actually have done that. Or how do I say this? I'm surprised by how much it is, because I'm kind of like just going through life, enjoying what I'm doing, and it's just like really fun every time. So actually, one of the most fun things about going to conventions is the feedback you actually get from people, because you don't expect or see that part really. Yeah. Unless you look it up online, and that's usually not a good idea. Well, no, people have been sweet. People have been sweet. But yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.